Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks so much for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. We're taking a quick look here at Cardano, seeing what's going on. We've got a lot of requests for this one to kind of keep track on it because, of course, it did sell off as we were expecting from this 1.414 fib level. But we want to draw out some new fib levels and kind of see roughly what's going on there. And just note that we are still ascending positively. We're above the 20, 50, 100, 200 day SMA, so we're still in really, really good shape there. Again, not anything to really be super overly concerned with. But if you are new to the channel, just know I love teaching people to trade. This is something I do every single day for a living, so I can tell you that it's a lot of fun, and hopefully you can learn something here today. You do want to become a better trader, though. CryptoCash.tech is the site. Link down below if you want to become part of my premium group, where I provide you with the Trading Academy, community, and signals group. So what we want to talk about here with Cardano is a few things first. Let's go ahead and set some larger fib levels here and kind of see roughly what that might look like as far as the overall sentiment here. Let's go ahead and double check a few things too, and note just to clarify that this is our second higher high, potentially. Okay, I like to emphasize the word potentially because it could even go higher, but generally speaking, if the price does continue to pull back, we should see somewhere in the range of this, this range between roughly about 33 cents down to maybe about 32 or 34. So these 0.382, 0.5, 0.618 are the most common retracement levels that you'll see in trading, okay? So just be mindful of that. We also want to talk about this liquidity here from previous time frames, okay? So back here when ADA jumped up really aggressively on July 14th, if you remember that day, I remember covering that previously, price action jumped up and came right back down. We did something similar here too, but that left us with a little bit of liquidity left. So keep in mind we've swept a majority of that, which does imply that the price could pull back even further, and it makes sense as to why the price did originally pull back in the first place, okay? So again, just some things to kind of recognize there. RSI and MACD still looking bullish here, okay? So there's nothing really disadvantageous here at all. We got the 20-day working its way up with this ascending trend. We're above the 200. Still very much in good position here. Okay, so please understand if I'm mentioning the price might pull back, it is not an I'm against Cardano. It's simply put, these are the results of what happens when the price goes up for too long, okay? Again, if we clarify it too, look at TD sequential here. We should have hit our top roughly to that 0.786 mark, about 30 cents. It continued higher, 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 and higher. Greed is a very real thing, and the price ended up going. Okay, so just note we are not in dire straits. This is a natural correction, and these things happen all the time. So take a look at the volume. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek here and understand where the amount of volume is aggregated. We got a lot of volume here at this range, 0.236, about 35.5 cents. We got a secondary amount of volume right between 0.618 and 0.5. It does imply if the price does pull back here for us, we should experience somewhat of a bounce there. We may already actually have had that bounce where the price action came down to this level and continued higher. Okay, so there's a possibility the price would come up here and sweep this most recent liquidity here at roughly about 37, 38 cents. Okay, so again, that is a statistical, sorry, I have to laugh at that, a statistical probability to come up at that level. And if we see here RSI as well on the 4-hour time frame, it's right in that sweet spot between 50 and 70. That's right where I like to trade. So truth be told, this is a pretty good situation. Although we're not converging on the MACD just yet, we're still in pretty good shape. Okay, so again, overall, the sentiment here is nice. We were overextended leading into this push here. Price comes back down to get a little reset. All good things here. So let's take a quick look at the hourly and kind of just summarize here for us, because this is really the confirmational sign I like to look for when I'm trying to take entry. The price action is above the cloud. Fantastic, right there, that 0.236 fib level at 35.4. We can see the lagging span is kind of sort of jumping in and out of the price action, and the conversion line is tentatively above the baseline. So we've got 2 out of 3 indications here kind of letting us know a long position might be viable. Now, I like to emphasize the word might because there's not a full-on confirmation we're good to go, but we do still have majority of the indications on this analysis letting us know that upside makes more sense. Okay. What I also like to do is kind of compare this coin here with Bitcoin so you can kind of see the price action. And just note that these are 2 very different coins. ADA did correct itself here a moment ago when Bitcoin is coming back down. Because again, Bitcoin swept its liquidity at 36,000 or 35.9 and essentially is pulling back for that double top. And what we can see here is Cardano didn't pump the first time, didn't pump the second time. It's just going straight sideways. So this is actually a good sign to see a lot of volatility from Bitcoin and less volatility with Cardano. It tells us we have more sustainability at this price point. And those are good things too. Okay, so again, all in all, looking pretty healthy here in the overall sense of things. There is statistically a slightly higher probability of the price action moving up than down. We're ascending positively in all different time frames, and we don't really have a lot of disadvantageous scenarios here. So what I'll do is I'll send out our playout chart on my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. And if you want to jump on over there, quickly note that I do have my results for my premium group here as well, if you're curious about those. Because I do get the question a lot, what kind of gains, what kind of trades do you take? Well, these are some of our swing trades, concurrent with our day trades. It's all here available for you. Also, be sure to check out Blofin. It's a new exchange that we're partnered with. Up until November 20th, they have a promotional event here to go ahead and get some trial funds there available for you. Whereas, it's just it's a no KYC, no VPN exchange, mainly partnering with those kind of exchanges to provide more options to my community members, because a lot of my members are US and Canada based. So I just want to try to help you guys out. All right, be sure to check that out. Let me know your thoughts. They are very good with collaboration and fixing things if there's problems. So be sure to identify that and let me know. Thanks again for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.